Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card demonstrates two important leadership styles through Ender and Peter Wiggin. Ender is inspired to lead because he likes to win and hopes to save the world, whereas Peter leads because he likes power and control. Both boys are extremely intelligent, but Peter is too evil to be helpful in battles, and Ender fears that he is just as evil as Peter. Ender displays two styles of leadership: the great man theory, which means that leaders are born leaders. It is believed in the book that Ender is a perfect mix of his siblings' leadership qualities and characteristics. He was born specifically because he would have enough of both Peter and Valentine in him to save the world. Ender also demonstrates the situational leadership theory, where leaders must adapt to situations. Ender is faced with countless battles and scenarios, all of which he outmaneuvers and defeats. Ender is made of many good characteristics that lead to efficient leadership. He is caring, ethical, brave, and strong. Peter, on the other hand, has too many characteristics that can create a destructive leader. He is selfish, malicious, power-driven, and jealous. Peter is a leader built from his own ego. Throughout the book, he lives in spite of Ender because he was not good enough to go to battle school. His confidence and persistence helps him in the sense that he creates an entire philosophy based on what he knows. But he never wanted to lead because he was good at it. He wanted to lead because it would make him powerful. Peter's motivation stemmed from the fact that he was less than Ender, and his success was a result of jealousy and selfishness. In How Literature Informs Notions of Leadership by Gregory L. Eastwood, he explains that egos can be both good and bad. A perceived big ego, he said, sometimes raises the suspicion that actually it is a fragile ego that is protected by whatever mechanisms its owner has found useful to be successful: aggressiveness, dominance, establishment of turf, need for reassurance, and so forth. And such individuals may in fact be somewhat insecure. This concept explains Peter Wiggin perfectly. I just had to have control, do you understand that? It's the most important thing to me, Peter said. It's my greatest gift. I can see where the weak parts are. I can see how to get in and use them. I just see those things without even trying. Nelson Mandela's third lesson of leadership is lead from the back and let others believe they are in front. When Ender first enters battle school, he is hated instantaneously by almost everyone. He lets them hate him, however, because he understands that it will take time to demonstrate that he deserves support and respect. While Ender is in Salamander Army, his commander does everything in his power to exclude Ender from battles. Ender realizes that by allowing his commander to do this, he is letting his commander destroy himself while building Ender up. Ender said, "You fool, Bonzo, you aren't enforcing discipline, you're destroying it. They know I turned defeat into a draw, and now they see how you repay me." Ender also displays Mandela's sixth lesson of leadership: appearances matter. When Ender first entered battle school, he lay on his bed, trying not to cry. He could not cry. There was no chance he would be treated with compassion. He was also thankful that he could hide his emotions so well. "Thank you for this, Peter, for dry eyes and silent weeping. You taught me how to hide anything I felt. More than ever, I need that now." The 7 habits from Stephen Covey's book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, are: be proactive, begin with the end in mind, put first things first, think win-win, seek first to understand, then to be understood, synergize, and sharpen the saw. Ender demonstrates habit 2, begin with the end in mind. Ender engages in a fight with another boy named Stilson at school. Instead of thinking about what he was going to do about his bully in the moment, he thought about what he was going to do about his bully forever. "I have to win this now," Ender said, "and for all time, or I'll fight it every day and it will get worse and worse." Peter, on the other hand, demonstrates habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood. When Peter decides he wants to save humanity, he enlists the help of his sister, Valentine, but first he must understand what he has done and try to make Valentine understand why. "I know how you feel about me. You always have," Peter said. "I was a vicious, nasty brother. I was cruel to you and crueler to Ender before they took him. But I didn't hate you. I loved you both. I just had to have control. Do you understand that?" In conclusion, Peter and Ender are both good leaders, but Ender favors the world while Peter favors himself.